Hey guys, it's Drea. Today I have another all-day wear test and review for you. This time I grabbed a sample from Sephora instead of actually purchasing the whole thing. They gave me a lot. I've used this a couple times actually. I've used this twice and I am now going to be wearing it all day and taking you along with me. This is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Foundation. This is their newest foundation. Mine is in the shade Y245. So I just applied it to my skin. It's 6:30 in the morning. I can't do a super long intro because there's people sleeping. So I figured I would just apply it. You can see how it looks on the face and we'll talk about it more throughout the day. But so far I want to say I really like the way it looks. I think it has a beautiful finish. I would describe this definitely more as a medium coverage, not full coverage, but it does dry to that nice kind of matte velvet like kind of look, which works out because that's the name of it. But yeah, it has a definite like matte smoothness to it and I really like the way it's looking so far. I did wear this one other time to work and I was blotting a lot throughout the day and it was pretty dang oily by the end of the day. So, you know, some foundations call themselves matte more so for the finish and not necessarily because they actually keep oily people matte. So we're actually really going to test this out today. The other day that I did wear it, I wasn't really paying too much attention to the other products that I wore with it, like primer and powder. But today I am wearing like Holy Grail primers and powders, so I know exactly how it's going to work throughout the day. Like I know how those things are going to work throughout the day, so any variable is going to be the foundation. All right, so I'm going to take you with me and then we'll check in. Hey guys, it's 12:07, so I've been wearing this now for 6 hours, I think, if I remember right when I put it on. This is the worst lighting. It's the back room at my work, but look at how oily this is. I just put I was lifting something and supporting it with my chin, and thank God it was a piece of paper and not a piece of clothing, because so much foundation like transferred when I did that. So if I like blot, okay, at least it's not like coming off on the paper towel when I'm blotting. I think I kind of wiped a little bit when I did that on that paper. No, actually a little bit is coming off. I don't know how well you can see that. A little bit is coming off. So there is some transfer with blotting, but look at the difference that just made too with blotting on my face. Oh, see, look. It was making such a, like it was really super oily and it was looking kind of gross. Anyway, so there's an update. So that is like halfway. That's, like I said, either 5 or 6 hours. That's how I would expect to look with like a hydrating foundation, not a matte foundation. So again, I'm thinking this foundation is more like a matte finish and not necessarily oil controlling matte in that sense. All right, we will check in again later. All right guys, so it is 1 o'clock. Yeah, because I just finished my lunch. I hope there's nothing in my teeth. Anyways, I just went to Sephora and I had a nice conversation with one of the girls there and we were talking about the foundation I was wearing and I was kind of looking for something to do in my next video. So I have a sample here of the Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation. I'm pretty excited about it. She said she wore this on her wedding day, so I'm pretty excited to wear it. But yeah, as for this foundation, I feel like it's oxidized. Like I'm in natural light. The small has like skylights everywhere and obviously white backdrop. I feel like this is very orange at this point. And yeah, it definitely is super oily. So I don't know, it's not a winner for me, I can say at this point in time. I'll still check in at the end of the day so we can see how much more oily it got. But I did blot again when I was on my lunch. So anyways, that's it for this check-in, but I wanted you to see it in a little bit nicer lighting than in the back room at my store. It's 5:03. I know that's white on white. It's really hard to see. I cannot remember what time I put this on. Was it 5:45, 6? It was sometime around then. So basically like, let's say 11 hours of wear. The most glaring thing, and I think you can probably tell from the camera, is the oxidation. Look at the difference between my neck and my face. Like, this is like way too orange. There's no way. This is not how it looked when I put it on in the morning. There's no way. I never would have left the house like this if it was. There's a huge difference in the way that foundation match looks, and it does not match. So that's the first thing. Also, let's get you nice and close. Look at the shine. Look at the shine on my forehead. And remember, I've already blotted at least like 3 times today. Now watch. Do you see that? Like, it's just, I could wipe this off. Right there. Look at that. I can wipe it off. Yeah. So I am really sick of companies calling their foundation matte if it's not going to keep you matte. And I think that's exactly what this has done. This, when you first put it on, has a nice velvet matte finish, which is why they're calling it velvet matte. It's all about the finish. It's not at all about the lasting power. Let's just look up the claims for a sec. Okay, here it is on Sephora's website. $48 Canadian. Guys, I have drugstore foundations that will keep me way more matte than this, so this is not worth the price to me at all. So what it says is a full coverage, breathable foundation with a lifelike matte finish that bends and breathes with skin for up to 24-hour wear. Well, it's not. It's nowhere near 24-hour wear because it's wiping right off my face. The finish is matte, yes, okay. Skin type, normal, dry, combination, and oily. How can a foundation be okay for every type of skin? Like, do you want to think about that for a second? Maybe it's because they want to sell this foundation to every type of skin, but it's not actually formulated for every type of skin. That's a little annoying. What else you need to know? This creamy blendable texture, and it is blendable and it is creamy, balances the complexion for zero shine. It never cakes, flakes, or fades. It definitely doesn't fade, but it does definitely oxidize. So skin appears natural and vibrant throughout the day. Well, my skin, look, the saturation sure is turned up. So it's definitely vibrant. I don't know why I'm so cheeky today, but I don't know, this has pissed me off a little bit. All these claims that are just BS. This is the matte liquid foundation for a generation who understands their skin's needs and demands high performance from their products. Well, I sure aren't getting any high performance from this one, am I? Listen, like anything, this could be the perfect foundation for somebody, but it's definitely not the perfect foundation for me. You guys are seeing it with your own eyes. This is sunlight right now. Like, I have a window right here. You could see how it looks. It's freaking orange on my face, and it's very oily. Let's just take... That's just one. I could use 4 more, but I'm not going to waste them because I'm about to wash my face off. So I'm a little annoyed. I'm really glad that I didn't pay $48 and that I just went and got a sample. Now again, this is not a first impression. I've worn this before. I knew it was going to do this. Like, I had a feeling because I did wear it to work one other time. Wasn't really paying super duper close attention that day, not like today, but enough to realize that, yeah, it was very oily by the end of the day. And that's what we have again. So maybe this is the foundation for you if you're like truly combination and not very, very oily. But for those of you that follow me because you want an oily skin girl's perspective, you know how oily I get. It's horrible. Like, it's really out of control sometimes. And I was inside all day today. Like, I didn't go outside. So this isn't even like sweat or anything like that. And it's just like a big old disappointment. So it's really too bad. I think Makeup Forever does a lot of good things. They do shade range really well. They do artistry really well, but this is not a matte foundation, and it really just chafes me when companies want to appeal to us oily girls by calling something matte, and then they take advantage of us and our good natures. So anyways, there is my review. Little bit more harsh than normal, but I think it deserves it. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If this foundation works for you and you love it, let us know what type of skin you have, because there are going to be people coming to this review with different types of skin and maybe you could help them out. Like I said, products are not always for everybody. Some are great for certain people. So let's not fight about it, but this is just my perspective based on the type of skin that I have. All right, that's it for today. If you're new around here, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. I do lots of oily skin reviews and lots of other videos on my channel. I put up 5 to 6 videos every week, new videos every single week. And that is it for today. So I hope that you're having a wonderful day. I hope that you're speaking kindly to yourself, especially when you look in the mirror. I love you guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.